you're familiar with SPE and ANTEC, you know that there's a strong push for the next generation. They have a next-gen advisory board and trying to bring the young people into the industry. So we're doing our bit here today with the next speakers, who happen to be a brother and sister team from university in Bogota, Colombia. Ricardo Enrique Alba Torres is completing his last year of environmental engineering at university there in Bogota, and he has led environment committees of the university, showcasing scientific and technological projects related to solar energy and the use of rainwater, with emphasis on the reuse of recyclable materials. He and his sister are going to be speaking about a project called Ekomuro H20, which has been selected as a finalist for the Ecology Planet Blue Award, the most important environmental award in Colombia. And Jessica Bibiana Alba Torres is project manager on the Ekomuro H20, a rainwater collection project that uses plastic bottles on houses and other building structures. She is 20 years old and in her second year of graphic design at university, and also has led the environmental committees in her previous schools. So they're getting a very early start on environmental awareness in Colombia, and we welcome Ricardo and Jessica.
Well, hey. First of all, we would like to thank Doug for inviting us. We're really happy to be here. Our universities too, my university, University of Piloto de Colombia, they actually pay for our flights, so we're so happy that our universities actually care about us. And the university of my brother, the Distrital University. So, well, we would like to start by telling you that we are a family group. We're considered environmental very important, as Bob said. So our proposal aims to integrate the purposes of the World Water Council and the World Plastic Council, focused on circular economy, and sustainable development. Can you go, please? Oh, okay, sorry. All right. So our project is based on appropriate technology. We divide it in 3 sections. First one is the Ekomuro H2O Plus, the second one is green roofs, and the third one is the Eco Shower, as we like to call it. So, the Ekomuro is actually a new concept of water tanks. It is made by bottles, plastic bottles. We put them together to build like a wall, and we collect rainwater with them. These are some types of, tanks that are already existed in the world. There are some examples on Germany or here in the States, and the basic one that are the big tanks that occupy a lot of space on our houses. That's how most of families in my country collect the rainwater. Here are some other examples. There are very, very expensive systems, but they make the same thing. So, sorry. All right. So my brother is gonna tell you how the system works.
¿Cómo cambio? Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. So my name is Ricardo Alba. I'm from District University, and I'm going to explain how works our project. Before say that it's a universal concept based or saving water on basis of appropriate technology and in environmental education. So how is like the function of our Ekomuro? First, I'm going to explain in three steps. The first one, the rainwater arrives by the channel when it's rainwater down in the roof. So the rainwater arrives by a channel, toilets, and the base of the mold down and take on the base. The second one, the water spreads equally in the nine towers by construction the Ekomuro, and that is interconnected by a PVC base. So after that, each bowl is connected to another by a perforated and sealed cups, the same cups that we can say that in the third step. And for the system is completed with an aluminum structure and with drywall. So it's basically a wheel of bottles interconnected, and we recollected rainwater doing efficient, and that is all. That is all. When all system is full of water, exists like I don't know how do you say, como el rebote, like another escape of water when all wall is completely. Our wall have 162 capacity of liters, are 54 bottles, and one model is it's that. The second one part, so we involve the students and all community in the construction on the wall. The second one, they ensemble the models. It's involved everything, the community, the young community principally, okay, in the schools, and they build that project in each school. The second one, and the system is completed with aluminum structure and with a drywall structure too. Components, or principal components, the environmental education, and the second one, the social responsibility. In this last one case, we construction an Ekomuro, like a pilot project in a Comuna 4, Altos de Cazucá, and we built 14 Ekomuros here, like a pilot project, basically. So in this case, we are an international publication because it's very attractive and impactful. I don't know how you say, but the Miami Herald, the CCTV, and others social media, we are publicators. We have a strategic alliance with companies in Colombia, our international companies too, like Rotary Club, our companies like Pavimentos de Colombia, or another international organization like the Cruz Roja. So in this case, we construction 14 two Ekomuros in this location, and we're going to beneficiate to 14 communities here that is in Colombia in a city called Santa Marta. Okay, that is all, Jessica.
Okay, so the second stage of the Ekomuro, it's what we call Ekomuron, or the Ekomuro second generation. It is actually made by the same bottles, but in this case we melted and we built a huge bottle out of it. So this is mostly for industries and for big buildings, so they can put them in storage more water.
Mm-hmm.
Here are some of events that we have been sharing a project that is in Bogota. It's actually some environmental fairs. We were invited to them.
Yes. Next one.
Here are some mock-ups of how this new Ekomuro second generation would work in big buildings. The first one is, I think it's a pool. It's at the police department. The second one is in another school. Some examples. Other of our products is the Eco Shower. It is actually made the same way as my brother told you to. It's the same bottles connected to each other, but in this case, it's not a wall, it's like a floor. So we launched it because of the on the Worldwide Day. We kind of like show it to the world while we were doing it. So it's basically that you put the Eco Shower on your bathroom and you collect the water you're using to bath yourself. That's the whole concept of it.
Next one.
Here we're showing it at Korea because we were in 2015 we won an award there with the Ekomuro, and in this case we're showing them the Eco Shower. It's the same concept. We are just reusing plastic, and we are trying to use all these materials that people think it's waste, and we are using it for a good reason. So how it's made, as I told you, with the bottles and with the caps or the lids, we don't do that process, but companies collect all these lids, they melt it, and they make like a grid where you can stand and it's never gonna break or anything. So that's it. And you can save the water that you were showering with. So we do the same thing with communities, with schools, with every person that wants to be part of our project. We teach them how to make it. We try to give them the knowledge to know that you can save water and you can reuse a material, and it will be helpful for you and for the planet. Here, the second, I guess, project that we made.
Yes.
This is meant for schools properly. That's my school, my high school. So the same thing, we use the PET bottles, but in this case are water bottles. We kind of break them apart and make like a reservoir for plants. All the materials are plastic, are recycled plastic, basically. And that's it. You can have a whole green roof. These are some of the awards that we have won during, our period with these projects. We've been one of the 10 finalists at Google Fair in 2012. We won, as I told you, at Korea. We were the best solution for water problems around the world, so that's huge. And recently, we are one of the finalists of the Planet Ecological Award in my country. So we will be traveling to another city called Bucaramanga in our country to present our project, and maybe we would won this amazing event. Thank you.